Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We're your hosts.
I'm Dayna Pereira.
And this is Brimstone. It's going to be smooth today, baby. Smooth sailing because we're in the studio together. We're in the babe cave where the good vibes are rocking and rolling.
I like to call it the Podcastle, actually.
The Podcastle.
Yeah.
Okay, the Podcastle.
Yeah.
It's close to the Smodcastle. So let's
what
not
the
let...
fuck is a Smodcastle?
That's Kevin Smith's spot.
Oh,
so
okay.
we just you know, I know Kevin, so it's okay. We won't get in trouble for it.
Well, I mean, it sounds dirty. So.
It is Smodco. We'll talk about it later. But it's great. I'm here in sunny California, hanging out with Dayna and the Pereiras, which is awesome.
Finally.
It's always nice.
It's like I look forward to July now because I know that Brim's coming in to sign at Comic-Con, which means that we get to have a little bit of hang time.
And I get to be a freeloader.
Yeah. I don't mind that at all.
Thank you. So, we're here. We're doing San Diego Comic-Con. Actually, we just wrapped up. Today's Sunday. We're recording. We're sorry about last week, but our schedules have been absolutely nuts. Mm-hmm. So we're here. We're having a great time, the last few days. And, I just finished signing at San Diego Comic-Con. Again, another year down. It's just an interesting vibe this year as it's
always.
been. Yeah, as it's been the last couple of years.
Well, so luckily this year there's no strike of any sort, right? So last year was a little quieter. Okay, I know that you did say
a lot quieter.
Yeah,
a lot quieter.
But this year it probably was pretty poppin'. What was going on down there?
There was a lot. So in terms of the strike, we actually did start now for SAG the video game strike, which
that's right.
sucks, but we need to do what we need to do, and so I back it 100%. However, since it came literally on the heels of San Diego Comic-Con, SAG put out a disclaimer saying that anything that was being presented and promoted for San Diego was not struck.
They
you
were
still able to do it. Yeah.
Okay, that's
so
good.
Everything was good. I was able to promote a couple of video games that I did, and they're coming out.
Yeah.
So everything was good. The key was, trying to get the hell out of the autograph area and get to see some friends downstairs. And we finally did. It was Danielle's first time at San Diego. So, she was just like looking and she goes, yeah, it's kind of like New York.
Yeah. Well, it's not her first time in San Diego. It's her first time at
Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. So
either that or I fever dreamed the last time she was here.
No, she was here. Well, she stayed with you last time when I came over here.
Yeah.
But again, it was last year and everything was shut down. So it was like pointless to really be there. But this year we did that. It was great. We went downstairs and I mean, you're talking about huge football fields of stuff to see. So, we were going to see my buddy Marty Grabstein, quick sideline. He's Courage the Cowardly Dog, so he's the voice for Courage. And, Danielle's like, okay, I know exactly where we're going. She mapped it out 2 days ago. And we go downstairs and we're just, it's this way, let's go. We walk all the way to the one side, the one end, and realized that she was looking at the map upside down. That's right, baby. That was you. So we had to walk all the way back to which is why it took longer to get to the studio.
She was just making sure she was on top of your health. She was making sure that you were getting your steps in that day.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't go hard on her. She was doing us all a favor. She was like, you know what? We're going to have to sit on an airplane soon, so let's make sure we get our blood flowing.
Get the steps flowing. It's okay, Will. If you can't walk... Oh, I said call my real name. What do you call it? It's okay. If I can't walk for the next week, it's okay. It's all right.
Who needs to walk?
She could roll me everywhere.
Yeah. Roll you everywhere.
Roll me everywhere. It's fine. I'm still round. I didn't lose too much weight walking all over the damn earth here today. But, one thing that's for sure is, look, I'm a big guy. I get it. I sweat, like I am so sweaty right now. When I hugged Marty, hello, and he's like, oh, you're sweaty. And I'm like, yeah. 2 seconds later, funny enough, the show I was supposed to be on Netflix? The Golden Auctions.
Oh, yes.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Yes.
Alex, one of my friends from the show, the one who introduced them to me.
Right.
I wasn't paying attention. Danielle wasn't paying attention. And Marty and I would go take a picture. And all of a sudden we hear, oh, I'll take that for you. And he grabs my phone. I'm like, wait, I thought it was the guy that was working with Marty. I turn around and it's Alex. I was like, get out of here. So it was a good, happy time. But anyway, and he said, oh, you're wet. I said, well, thank you. At least I don't stink. At least not, I think.
I'm sitting pretty close to you, and there is no odor. So
Thank goodness.
You're safe.
Thank goodness. Well, walking through, I couldn't say that for the attendees. One of the things at New York and San Diego is hygiene. That everybody is always like, okay, it's even in the show, the booklet. Hygiene is important, and people smelled like ash. Okay. We walked through.
Did everybody forget their deodorant?
Not everybody, but plenty of people. One of them smelled like a woman was not healthy down there. And it was very pungent. That was not so fun. What do you call it? We got a couple of very, very underarm-ish body odor, wafts where you're stuck. You can't move. You know what I mean? And then there was
quarters, a lot of people.
And I get it. We all sweat. We all can stink. I look. I have 2 things of deodorant. I do that. But one thing that you can help is tooting while you're going. You don't need to drop ass everywhere you're walking.
It's like everybody just like downed some cheese and broccoli and then just crop dusted the entire Comic-Con.
It's disgusting. But speaking about crop dusting and speaking about Putin, we're not talking about the Russian Putin. We're talking about
talking about toot and poot.
Toot and Putin.
It's a little bit of poop in your toot.
This one dude is a pastor in, I think, South Africa. And his way of healing is by standing over them. He squats like on a squatty potty, and he farts in their face and lets the aroma hit them. I don't know how anybody hasn't gotten pink eye from that, but I am kind of a little like sideways on that one. I don't understand.
If that isn't a fucking gross ass power move, I don't know what it is. He's like, you know what? I'm the pastor. You're going to respect me. I'm going to fart in your fucking face. And you're still going to like me.
And you're going to smell it and you're going to love it. And meanwhile, so the article that I had read, and I'm sure you read the same one, it said that his farts have no odor. They produce no odor. I don't care who the hell you are. Your ass is producing an odor when you toot. I don't care. Sometimes the tinier and cuter you are, the worse it smells.
Well, he also said that he has to get his ass as close to the nostrils as possible because that is how his healing ass powder heals the body.
How now I wanna ask a serious question. You guys can hit us up on social media and let us know what your thoughts on this are. But would you allow?
No.
Thank you.
You don't even have to finish that question.
You wouldn't even put your husband in front of your face and let him do that to you.
Listen, for me, this is all grounds for assault. If somebody comes anywhere near my face with their asshole,
right?
I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh, licky.
No.
Oh, stop.
Any assholes?
Really?
No, okay. I am not licking any assholes.
Okay, well, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Ugh.
I'm a serial ass licker. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm not going to say I never had my ass licked before. Because I have. I'm not even going to say I didn't enjoy it.
There you go.
Because I did.
That's it. End of story. But when you're tootin', nobody wants that Putin in your face. So, look, I don't know where
even
this dude is.
Even if they gaslight you into saying that it's going to heal you?
No, F that jazz. I'll die. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'll take the L. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Who the hell is gonna sit there and let somebody? Meanwhile, like some dude just standing over you. Oh, it's the pastor. It's okay.
That is fucked up. It blows my mind that just because it's a religion, people will do anything. They believe that there's healing powers in farts, and they also believe that they can buy land in heaven.
Oh, freaking hell. Yes.
Because a church said that they could.
I find that to be one of the most ridiculous things on the goddamn planet. All right, so here it is. I've worked with companies that, they do like a plot of land, but it's reality, like in Ireland.
The one by one.
Yeah, like Ireland.
What is it? A sir or whatever.
Yeah, like I'm a lord.
Lord,
I'm a lord, and I'm also, I forgot what the other one is, but I have in Ireland and I have in Scotland because I work with the company, so they gave me the plots of land.
I have also fell victim to that plot of land. I have it as well.
Oh, you bought it, didn't you?
I did,
I'm
yep.
sorry. So you're the lady.
I am the lady of something. Couldn't tell you what, but I have a certificate.
There you go.
And like in 1 inch by 1 inch piece of land somewhere.
So we need to find out, and then we need to go. We'll travel there. We'll take the families.
I'll just go.
We'll go visit our land.
I'll stick my big toe on it, and I'll fart and claim this land.
I claim this land is mine, and it is healed. No, you already own it. What do you mean you claiming it? You own it.
Well, I just want to like properly do it.
Okay, fair
like
enough.
Christopher Columbus and the flag. No, I'm kidding. Because we all know that shit wasn't proper.
It's funny. So when we got the plots like in Ireland, I got it with the Grindhouse Radio people. So we have literally there was 5 plots in total. So we were like, we need to go one day, and we'll put up a little thing there, like some kind of a little house in the little 5x5 area,
A little Lego house or whatever. Little doll house.
And they can't do anything about it because we own it. But
Well, you can put your little brim statue or your little brim toy and put it there.
with the little flag, this is Brim Island.
That's right.
Welcome to Brim Island. That's
Ooh, it sounds like a reality show.
It is. Listen.
But see, the difference is that one is tangible.
Right.
This guy is selling land. Like, since when is there fucking land in heaven, by
There's
the
not.
way?
There's not. Just so you know, there's not.
According to what this guy says.
And what kind of fucking morons are actually believing that they're buying plots of land in heaven from some schmuck in where are they again? Do you know?
No, I don't remember where they the
In
church,
East
you mean?
Bumblefuck, yeah, church fuck you in fuckery. You know what I mean? There's no fucking way, and I'm cussing a lot right now because I think this is absolutely
you sound
ridiculous.
Very mad.
It's because you know what? That's ripping off stupid people. You know what I mean? Don't rip off stupid people. You know, like that's not
Rip
fair.
off the smart people. It's a church in Mexico.
Rip off the smart people. That's pretty funny. They did that. His name was, what was his name again? You know the guy.
No, what guy?
The guy who did he stole from all the people.
Oh, the cryptocurrency guy.
That's one of them. Then there was another one.
See, there's more
There was
than one.
another. What was his name? All right, I'll remember it. I know I'm talking about. There's like a guy who stole from a lot of rich people.
Oh, did they make a Netflix series out of it?
Who is
Because
it?
they
Madoff.
tend to
Bernie
do
Madoff.
that.
Bernie Madoff.
Oh,
because he made off with a lot of money.
I bet he did.
Bernie Madoff with a lot of money. Thank you, Danielle.
Well, apparently this church is making off with thousands of dollars too, because people are buying their plot of land in heaven.
How?
I don't know.
Like, why would anybody think that that's a real? Oh, it's in Mexico.
Well,
in Mexico,
that doesn't even matter if it's in Mexico.
No. See, in Mexico, the thing in Mexico is that what do you call it? Like they have the Day of the Dead. They believe it, so they're taking advantage of these people's beliefs
culture and
their
belief.
culture.
But the religion is the religion. It's a Christian church, just as we have Christian people here. I mean, there were people that drank the fucking Kool-Aid right here in San Diego in a cult guilt because they thought that they were going to go to Heaven's Gate.
You're not. And you know what? If you bought a plot of land, you ain't going up there. You're going down there.
I mean,
Down there's right here, down there. I'm just kidding.
my dad used to say that he would be worm food. So he was like, he didn't believe that he was like going anywhere after death. He was just like, you're going to put me in the ground. I'm going to be worm food.
No, I don't want to go in the ground.
I know you don't.
We have that conversation.
You need your mausoleum. I know.
Yes. No worm food
It has
for me.
been well documented.
Well documented.
If when you pass in many years from now,
Keep the minis going. Give me a lot of time. Give me more time.
You know, I wonder how much that plot of land is in heaven. Maybe I'll get you that for your birthday coming up here next month.
Dayna. If you did that, first of all, it would be hilarious. I would probably laugh about it, but don't do it. I do not want to give these jackasses any kind of money. Oh my God, that would be. And don't you do it either, Danielle. What do you call it?
We have ideas.
Nobody send me a plot of land in heaven, okay? It's okay. The big man knows I'm here. When he's ready for me, he'll take good care of me.
All of God's
I've been
children.
good. I've been good down here. Oh my God, all of God's children. Speaking about all the children, have you heard of that dude who I think he was on some kind of Netflix documentary, and they said that he sperm donated to about 1,000 different children's.
Yeah. Okay. So children's, all of the children's. There was a Netflix documentary on this guy, and they said that he had fathered 1,000 children. The man who has 1,000 children.
Now, if that was in real life and he was doing it, old-fashioned way, I'd be impressed.
Old-fashioned way.
I'd be like, look at this, like Wilt Chamberlain all over again.
Listen, it's not that impressive for a dude to come and a girl and her to get pregnant and have a baby. He could line them up and just be like, bam, 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 bam,
Well,
bam, bam, bam,
but to be good enough to convince that many women to want to get with a jackass like
All
that.
he has to do is say that they'll get a free plot of land in heaven.
Here we go. He's the one that bought them all out. I'm sorry, we're sold out. Technically, they're never sold out. There's more than enough room in heaven.
Unless they tell you there's not, because they want you to think it's an exclusive club.
It's running out. You better get it now while it's still there. Oh,
Hurry
my
up
Lord.
while Jesus loves you.
You know what? I think what we should do, we got to go back to the sperm donor, but what we should do, let's start the same thing up, and we're going to sell plots of land in hell.
Okay.
And we're gonna do the plots of land in hell, and we're gonna do the certificates and everything. All right.
And then you can like give it to your evil stepmother for Christmas.
Yes. Yes, but we're gonna give it. We're gonna actually say that it's a parody account, a parody thing. So when they're paying for it, they know it's a parody, and they know they're not really buying.
And it's just like hilarious. They're like, look at this. I bought my plot of land in hell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make it inexpensive, bro. Think about that. Hand over fist.
Dude.
That's our idea. It's here. Thank you very much. So if anybody tries that, I already bought the .com. I don't want to hear it. No, I didn't, but I'm going to do it after we get off. But I'm telling it's going to be, can you imagine?
So, okay, question.
Yes.
The man who has 1,000 children, how do we feel about him? Are we thinking good thoughts, or are we thinking you might be a sociopath?
Well, here's the thing is, if he was donating the goods,
like a lot of goods, hand over fist,
he was. Well played, Dayna Pereira.
Really entertained myself.
Well played. I'm gonna give you that one because that was very well played. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
You impressed me.
Occasionally, I come out with a good one.
You got him. Yeah. This was up. This was good. So he was taking care of. He was taking care of. Here I go. I'm putting myself against the wall. He was paid to drop his loads.
Yes, he was.
And what do you call it? He went into the thing, he dumped it in a bucket, and then they went off. So he has nothing to do with these kids.
No.
So what do I feel about him?
It feels weird because sperm donor
Right.
feels like you are donating. But if you're getting paid for it, then it's not really a donation, is it?
That's true.
That's like a little side hustle.
It's a big side hustle for some people. For some people, they're like, they need money. They're popping them off like nobody's business. Same thing like the blood donating. They get paid for it at a lot of places. Not all.
For like plasma and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine that you are just going on with your life, right? And then you do a DNA test and you have 800 siblings.
And I find out they're all that bitch.
They're all that bitch. Doesn't that fuck with somebody's head to be like, I have this many siblings? And a point that they had made in this article is that it really heightens the risk for incest.
Well, that's true. That's very true. That's not his problem or fault, though.
But don't you think that there's like a responsibility that a human being has to like be ethical about stuff? Because if you know that this could potentially be a risk, there's plenty of people out there sperm donating. Why do you have to do it so much that you have fathered potentially 1,000 children?
Well, first of all, just a couple of loads could do such a thing.
Sure, but that's not going to happen because one load gets into one person.
That's true. Well, I really, when you're doing the donations?
Yeah, they take that sperm and you know what? I am not an expert. So if there's any experts out there, you go ahead and tell me that I'm fucking wrong. But I imagine that it's not like they're separating the sperms and putting it into, different people. There's not a job.
I thought that they did that. I actually thought that they did that. That they harvested the sperm from the whatever.
No, Brim, everybody knows. They take the whole load, they put it in a turkey baster, they say, open up.
And squirt it right in.
Right down your throat. And then you
down
have
your
a baby.
throat.
You have a baby right out your butt.
You take it down your throat.
This is just science.
Listen, if more people took it down the throat, then I think we'd have less bullshit in the world. That's for sure. 1,000 kids, I think, is excessive. But here it is. On the flip side, even though you donate, you don't know how many times your stuff is going to be used. For one,
true.
Two. You're helping somebody who couldn't necessarily have a kid with their significant other, so you're kind of helping them facelessly. And three, it's the responsibility of the place that is doing the operations.
Well, he went to several.
Oh, well, I didn't realize that. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
He
went to several different places and donated sperm.
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard. Gotta live. It's hard living in where does he live?
How do they track that? Right?
They can't.
They can't.
They can.
So
they can by DNA.
He could just lie and be like, nope, never donated before.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's a database or
There's
something.
definitely a database.
They put their name in or whatever. But I don't know. That feels pretty irresponsible to me.
I don't know. Doing it that many times in different places, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, there are still people who did not come to be like that. And they're still, sleeping with their cousins or, this one's or that one's. So, it's that kind of world.
It is.
It's that kind of world. We've had a lot of people that we've read things about.
We've seen some shit over the last 3 years.
We have. Sperm donor, look. And by the way, it wasn't 1,000 kids, it's 500, right?
Well, he said that he thinks that it's probably less than that, but he doesn't know for sure.
He doesn't know for sure.
And the person that said it was 1,000 kids was basically like doing a calculation and saying potentially it could be 1,000 kids.
Wow.
But I don't think they actually know the real number.
But they found out because somebody went on, what do you call it, like 23andMe type of a thing, and
yeah, is that what happened? I don't even know.
I didn't.
I think that he's just donated so much sperm that eventually, they know if it results in a pregnancy, right?
Yeah.
I think that he's just donated that much sperm that they've been able to be like, yep, you're probably the dad of about this many people. He better be like, here's the thing. Things are hereditary, right? And if this
Yes.
guy's a fucking sociopath and he's having 500 and upwards of children, that means that you are potentially putting that many little tiny sociopaths out into the world. We don't need any more. We have so many.
This is true. It's very true. It makes you want to drink.
It does. It does. I could use a fucking margarita right to the face.
Right to the face. You should take it in the ass. It goes in quicker that way.
Right to the
And take
bloodstream.
it right to the bloodstream, right? You ever hear that? When you put, like, if you took, what were they doing for a while? They were taking tampons, dipping them in alcohol, soaking them, and then shoving them up their ass. Like, who does that, first of all?
I grew up, I used to go to raves in the early 2000s where people would put ecstasy in like a little thing of toilet paper and shove it up their ass
Oh, my God.
so that it would hit quicker. However, I was reading an article about this guy at a Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
Where he was caught on video. They recorded it themselves, by the way.
Are you serious?
Yes. Where he was trying to use a funnel
What you talking about, Dana?
to put a margarita in a girl's butt. And
crazy.
she is on all fours. And he's trying to funnel a margarita
Into her ass?
into her ass.
Oh, Lord. What is this world coming to? In the open? In the public?
In the open. Okay, so here's where it gets even better. And this is where I'm like, God, I fucking love people. So I guess the video got leaked and it was like on TikTok or something like that. The girl was pissed that it was leaked. So she calls the cops. And the cops then, in turn, arrest both of them for public indecency.
Oh, God. That is awful.
She called the cops on herself.
Oh, that is awful. That's like karma waiting to happen. Like, they arrested her too?
They arrested her and the guy for doing this. Now, another funny thing is he wasn't able to somehow, I guess, use the funnel to put it into her butt. So then he just starts dumping the margarita into her butt, like by the cup. And I'm like, I think you guys may have had too many margaritas before this.
What was they doing? Were they holding it open or
don't know.
what were they, how? Like, did they stick, like if you have a funnel in the ash and it's like in there enough so like the ash is open, then that makes sense, but not at all.
I don't know. Maybe she had a straw in her butt. I am
Straw in her butt.
I am unsure. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. This just gave me a flashback of something really gross that I need to share with you.
Okay.
Did I tell you about a friend that I had way back when who used to let her boyfriend, I am so sorry I'm saying this out loud.
Oh my goodness.
He would get a straw full of Pepsi and stick it inside of her, and then he would suck it out.
What? That's nasty, but it sounds like I want to try it. It sounds somewhat interesting. I mean, it might be a little tangy.
That was like his thing. He really liked Pepsi. And so I know. He really liked Pepsi. So he would like put Pepsi inside of her and then suck it out with a straw.
That, for some reason, that does not sound too healthy for her.
No.
You know, I mean, I've seen what that stuff does to a coin.
Yes, that is like UTI central.
It's unbelievable.
That is so crazy.
God.
Why do us humans insist on putting things in our butts and vaginas?
You shouldn't. I don't know why you do, but you shouldn't. But there's the same thing with guys. Look, how many things have we read with the pretzel rods and a wiener hole, or they're sticking things up anuses, or just so many stupid things.
Emergency room stories.
Yeah.
Of things in buttholes.
Yeah. So margaritas in the butt that doesn't sound as stupid as everything else. It's stupid, but
I think the stupidest part about the
I've heard
margarita
worse.
in the butthole is that she called the cops and got arrested herself.
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course.
That's the best part of that story.
I mean, who does that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally, I don't think I'd ever be shoving anything up my rear end except for my finger, if anything. To clean, I I gotta clean my anus. What are you laughing at? It gets. You know, you don't want it to be stinky in there. You gotta. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay. Well, we all learned a little something extra about Brimstone and his toilet habits.
What? I don't do it on the toilet. I do them in the shower.
What, you're not a politician?
No, I'm not a politician. Oh my God. This is why politics are so shitty right now and so in the toilet.
But-um-ting.
So there was a politician who got onto a live call with a bunch of other politicians, except he was on the toilet naked. So everybody that was watching
on the Zoom call
tuned in and saw everything. He didn't have any kind of what do you call it? He didn't know.
No, he didn't know, and he had his pants around his ankles, and everybody was getting like a full fucking frontal view.
He was. It was crazy because you could see right into his crotch.
Oh my God.
Because I saw it before they had the blurred one, and you saw right into it, and it was like, whoa! And then, and he didn't even know. The one dude was like, so and so, you might want to just turn your video off, please. You know.
Oh my!
And everybody was like laughing at this guy. Like, don't you check to make sure that you're, you know, if you're going live with anybody, that either you're dressed inappropriate, the people in the room behind you are dressed inappropriate, or that you make sure that your camera is off.
Well, I mean, did people learn nothing during COVID? Because I feel like that was
a regular thing.
Yeah, it was happening all the time.
It was a regular thing, and people were doing it, like you said, all the left, right, and sideways. And I mean, I got onto a couple of things that I saw people, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? You know, and because they weren't even thinking. It was like second nature that, all right, well, it's on, and, you know, I'm just living life. And they don't realize they're living life in front of.
With a boner starts walking through the back of the room.
Yes, we've seen things like that. Oh, my God, it's crazy. But yeah, the fact that, you know, it was a politician, I mean, that's why politics are real shitty right now, regardless of the aisle you're on.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of the side you're on, politics are real shitty. You know, at the end of the day, look, if you're getting onto a live call, make sure that you're dressed and everybody else is dressed, and that you're not going to offend anybody.
And also check your angles. This guy had it like all the way down here. It's just a bad angle, even if you're not naked. Got that double chin going. You got to go up high. We all know this.
Exactly. Up high, shooting downwards. It's a good angle. And then you figure out which side is your best. This side's not. I like this side. This is my best.
Oh, no. We can't be in pictures together. That's my best side, too.
All your sides are the best side. Stop it. She laughs. She's like, yes, that's true.
I mean,
that's
I'm not
very
going
true.
to argue.
I'm not going to argue with you. Don't worry about it. I'm good. If
you're going to compliment me, I'm going to take it.
What do you call it? Anyway, I think that's about all the stuff we have for the day. We appreciate you guys for tuning in every single week. We're so glad to have brought you a version with the two of us in the same room again.
Yay!
It's always nice to be here. It's always nice to spend time with the Pereiras. And again, make sure you remember to rate, review, subscribe. Hit us up on all the social media. Please let us know, if there's a story out there that you see that you think would work out well on Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Send it our way.
Absolutely. And again, we will not stop stressing this. Even though we switched formats, it does not mean that we're not interested in hearing your dirty little secrets. You're part of the club. The club is infinite, and you will always have a membership. So, make sure you send us your dirty little secrets. And if they're good, I don't want to say if they're good, because there are a lot of good ones.
No.
If there's something that is extraordinary, we will probably still read it on the show. Am I correct?
It has to. You gotta wow us, though. Like, I'm talking like America's Got Talent level wow us.
Yes. The kinks alone are not going to cut it because we've heard them all a billion times, and it's just we need something fresh. So that being said, if you make sure to hit us up, Let us know your dirty little secrets. We'll definitely take a look at them and hopefully read them on air.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, that's about all the time we have. Danny, want to let them know the one rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Absolutely, guys. The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Again, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll see you again, God willing, next week.
You think we want something from you, you got another thing coming.